1:18 a.m. 1:18 a.m. 1:18 a.m. 1:18 a.m. We on standby, guys. Something has to give sooner or later. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, guys. Something has to give sooner or later. Get me ready. I'm on standby. Ready. In the kitchen. Ready. Shouldn't be much longer. Shouldn't be much longer. You gotta get ready. Getting ready. Getting ready, guys. Waiting. It's a waiting game. I don't know, guys. I think this is the afternoon shift. I think so. That's how it looks like to me. Okay, that's a neighbor. I don't know, guys. 8:24 a.m., guys. Standing by. Not much we can do, guys. Getting ready. We got 3. Not much we can do. No can do. There seems to be a delay. A delay. At 8:26 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd. Man, I can't believe how quickly July is leaving us, guys. Man. Ain't that something? That's the way it is, guys. That's the way it is in the hood. Getting ready. Okay, let's see. Already, we're getting the internet connection attack. Already. We're ready, guys. We're ready. Is it? Could it be? There's a delayed response. There is a delayed response. Getting ready, guys. There is a delayed response. Let's see. There is a delayed response. Look at that. The internet connection is being attacked once again electronically. You can see they're able to delay the response, and you can see the strength level right here. Okay, there you go. You can actually see how they are attacking the internet. This early Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026 year at 8:27 a.m. So let's continue waiting. You can see the attack is continuous. And I am being attacked electronically. High frequencies and electromagnetic field waves since 2003. You can imagine the traumatic effects on the brain and body of secondary health issues of radiation levels. Bone cancer, tumors of the brain aneurysm, silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place, organized crime family process. Now, how is Thomas Show officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, and Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, going about strategizing to avoid any affiliation, if something happens to me electronically or prearranged physical, just like this recently employed postal office employee, United States postal worker, recently employed 5130 instructed to park at my doorstep as far as a prearranged physical attack, a female in distress that works for the government now, categorized as state fraud mental health hospital inpatient entrapment. This is exactly what Thomas Cicero officials are working on, and that's the reason this female was instructed to park here, okay? At my doorstep at 5133. All my windows are covered up, okay? It is part of the process to document the victim of mental health issue illness. Once they respond, here we go. There we go. That individual resides at 5139. That individual resides at 5139, one of the trap houses with a gunshot through the front window. So, what can I say? And that individual is always driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs. Narcotics. That's right. 5139 has been deployed at 8:30 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. We got our answer. We got our answer. Let's see if the internet connection is working. There we go. Cannot connect. Okay, there we go. See that? Told you. So that's what we got. And you are currently offline. See that? What is this? Well, it is a military-grade technology. High-tech surveillance monitor, Army apparatus, tracking, signal, scanner device. Being used on unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. The victims are preconditioned at home to respond electronically. The high frequencies is used as a deterrent. The high frequencies targets the victim's nervous system. Accidents and death will happen, okay? The victim's reflexes won't be able to function as normal. Say, for instance, you are carrying a hot cup of coffee. Your reflexes will be altered somewhat because your nervous system won't be able to respond, and you will have accidents and death. Okay? Very similar to driving and they're attacking you electronically. Bright light harassment, being used with mirrors set on a victim's eye scope, on and off switch, will cause accidents and death as well. Electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain. Please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, detailed information, scientific facts, as far as equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, okay? This is how they're going about manipulating businesses, remaining in control, silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place, organized crime family process. Once again, you want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically, okay, from any electrical source outlet. Go on Google Maps, plenty of resources regarding military-grade technology, high-tech surveillance monitor, Army apparatus, tracking, signal, scanner device. This is one of the reasons why I am continually being harassed by Thomas Cicero officials and law enforcement, okay? So, we are waiting and standing by for more activity. Let's check again if the internet is working now. We're going to give them another opportunity to see if perhaps there was a glitch, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Waiting. There's a delayed response. See that? So, this is, this right here, failed uploads. There you go. Failed uploads, delayed response, and cutting off our internet service. See that? See how that works? See that? Cutting off our internet service. Now let's see if anything else is working. Let's see if anything else is working. Let's see here. Okay. So obviously they're having a good time next door. Most likely they're drinking, getting high off of their own supply. This is their livelihood, guys. Okay. This is how they make their bread and butter. Okay. What better way to manipulate victims and precondition them to respond at home than electronically? Okay. Electronic harassment has been around for a really long time. And obviously it is being used to precondition victims at home to respond, okay? The consequences are very severe under doctor's care, okay? Now, social acting plays a very big role regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. The electronic harassment is just one component, but a very effective one under the influence of medication, a little community gang stalking. They want to make noise, but they are keeping their distance. Let's just say, under the influence of, under doctor's care, medication will be increased, and this intensifies the victim's response. Remember, I'm jumping ahead because first you have to be evaluated. How are you evaluated? Well, you are evaluated once you respond to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. You are evaluated because the police officers in the area are waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests, court dates, order protection, document a history of mental health issue illness. So they are waiting in the area to see if you respond. I am being subjected to electronic harassment since 2003. I do have an MRI and a CAT scan that my doctor at Oak Street Health reviewed. And upon reviewing it, he told me I have nothing to worry about. I can go home and relax. And he noted he has no idea how the bleeding started, but I can relax. The bleeding has stopped. Well, I did my homework. Once the bleeding stops, it creates a blood clot. This is dry blood that travels up the stem of the brain, cutting off the oxygen. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place, organized crime family process. Once again, Town Social officials are working, strategizing around the clock to avoid any association, wrongdoing, if something happens to me physically or electronically. And the bright light harassment is a big part of that. I just recently filed incriminating a current mayor a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. June 10th, 2026, Wednesday. Once again, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday. Based on May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. We do have a police report that indicates it was a prank call, and even though they contacted my ex-wife at her job, she fainted at her job because they told her that someone wanted to hurt themselves at this address, okay? And this specifically says basement floor, okay? Even though when the police officers arrived, 60 plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department are ready to have me evaluated, okay? Have me evaluated, and other windows were covered up, just like now. Just like now. There's a reason why there's no police officers in the area. They are waiting for me to respond to the electronic harassment, and you guys saw clearly how the phones are being attacked every single day, disconnected, okay? And my son is paying for the internet connection, okay? And we have uploaded his information. Let's see if we can get it right here. His response, as far as once I alerted him that the phones were not working, is documented here, okay? Let's see. His response is documented here, okay? So let's see. Waiting. A little community gang stacking. There we go. They're making noise. Okay, looks like the individual 5132 will be getting served. There is a little bright light harassment you can see. But the individual 5132 will be getting served. I guess he's not ready to go to the golf course anytime soon. Okay. 5132. He is parked away from camera view to avoid the timestamp. The timestamp enables us to find out the reloading process, how many periodic deliveries a day, and 5132 obviously is having his breakfast, and that's his gray truck parked away from camera view. All right, there we go. We got Carlos. Carlos just arrived discreetly, and he is hiding his vehicle. This could be another reason for the internet connection being disconnected. Okay, here we go. We're off to a good start, guys. Now we know. Now we know. Carlos will be serving customers drive-through. So it looks like we got our answer this early Thursday morning, guys. It didn't take that long. Look at how well he is hiding his vehicle. Okay, so that's the answer we were looking for. And it just took a little bit of time, but we were able to capture the instant. Remember, this criminal organization is not afraid of showing or sacrificing their main weapon of choice, electronic harassment. But because they want to avoid, it is being used as a distraction. There's no doubt about that. Because Carlos needed a distraction to sneak in Carlos and Letty protein shake business. Okay, why? Because he is waiting for customers right there, and that's the reason for the delay. Okay, he is taking care of customers through the back alley, the dumpsters, or the front, or they simply walk in and walk out with the narcotics. Children involved to avoid any suspicious activity. So Carlos just arrived at 8:41 a.m., Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. See that? I really didn't have to get into all the details because I was just buying time. And it was just, remember, Carlos, oh, there we go. So that's his wife. That's his wife, Letty. There we go. That's his wife, Letty, that just arrived. And we got the community gang stacking. She really doesn't need the distraction, okay, to go inside her own business, guys. She really doesn't need a distraction. The door's open, so obviously Carlos is waiting for more distractions to run in. Carlos is in there. Carlos came with her in the vehicle, and they're waiting. There we go. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Carlos needed a distraction so he can go in. See that? So that's the reason for the distraction on video. On video. We got him. It's 8:42 a.m. 8:42 a.m. Wow, they started early. There we go. Carlos and Letty protein shake business is doing extremely well. I gotta tell you, extremely well. All right, especially young teen victims and children. Young teen victims and children. All right, getting ready, guys. Looks like we're off to a good start. We already got a heads up on what's oncoming. Okay, so you see how the electronic harassment is a big part of social acting. See that? And you saw how the community gang stalking is used. The bright light harassment. Constantly shocking the brain, okay, from any electrical source outlet. The only thing that's missing here are the police officers. Clearly, the police officers are waiting and standing by. And that's a safety concern, of course. These vehicles driving, this is a residential area. Obviously, we have children and family, okay? So this is a misuse of power and safety concerns. We are waiting. The police officers are nowhere to be seen. pretty much they are posted for safe delivery of narcotics. Getting ready, guys. That's the reason for the electronic harassment. Let's have a look again if the internet's working yet. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, this is, let's see what we have. Okay, here we go. So my son responded as far as the phones being not working. Look at how my son responded back. I am busy building something. My internet works fine. Your phones are collectively overused and garbage. That's his response Sunday, 1:04 p.m. That is him. That's him. See that? There you go. Told you. That's his response. Because remember, the reason I communicated with him, texting him that the internet wasn't working is because he's paying for it, okay? He's paying a lot of money for the internet, for the whole house, okay? For the whole house. And this criminal organization, they're utilizing, disabling the internet connection to create family conflict. So each time I complain to my son, there we go. Carlos is out again. Running. You saw that. So each time, and you heard the community gang stalking as well. Each time I respond to the phone being disabled, internet connection not working, that is to create family conflict, okay? Because the son obviously is going to get agitated. So all I have to do is show him the video that has been disabled. That's all. But, there we go. So we do have a customer. Pretty young customer arriving. Young teen victims. These are young teen victims, and this is another reason. There we go. Very young teen victims in the area. Addiction, family withdrawal, very young teen victims. And you can see that this is clearly the reason for the internet connection being attacked. We are on standby. Standing by, guys. We do have activity. Carlos and Letty protein shake business is off and kicking. Off and kicking, guys. This early Thursday morning, July 23rd, guys. 8:46 a.m. 8:46 a.m. Once again, my family has no idea, okay? I am being attacked electronically since 2003. So you can imagine the traumatic effects on the brain and body, okay? But once again, Tunnel to Show officials are strategizing to avoid any affiliation or blame. There we go. There we go. There we go. And he's invited in. See that? So the young teen was asking for directions, and he was simply instructed to come in. See how that worked out? Social acting plays a very, very, very big role. Young teen victims, addiction is a very big role regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. All right, so you got the information there regarding my son's response. Obviously, they're going to continue to attack the phones, and it will be documented as so, because this is their main secret weapon of choice. Okay? Electronic harassment. There we go. Running again. So each time I get up or move the camera, Carlos is simply instructed to run. To run on command signal. Remember, this military-grade technology is very aware of my location and activities set on the victim's eye scope. So you saw his running. You saw his running. There's no emergency here. There's no non-emergency here. But Carlos is specifically trained on command signal to run, and he is waiting for customers by the back alley. That's the reason for the discretion, okay? He is waiting for customers in the back alley. He's also a participant of community gang stalking as well. And by the way, he's a good friend of mine. There we go, told you. There we go. There you go. The teenager is in there. All right, that's the information right there on the vehicle. And off he goes. He is making periodic deliveries as well. Not just there. Carlos Sanletti Protein Shake business is doing extremely well. Okay? All right, let's make sure we got this information. By the way, you can see the broiler harassment right there. They're trying desperately to get my attention over here. Let me zoom out. They're trying desperately to get my attention over here and avoid getting Carlos on video. See that? So they keep hitting me with the broiler harassment here. See that? That's what they're doing. All right, we got the information we needed. 8:49 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Okay? This is key insight. This is what makes this criminal organization different from any other. Okay? Because remember, this is categorized as state fraud mental health hospital inpatient entrapment. This right here enables them to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. Okay? How about that? Can you do that? You can if you follow along how autonomous officials are working closely. I am behind enemy lines. Plenty of second character witnesses in the area. And what can I say? I'm still here. I'm still here. If you want to avoid being a victim, okay, so you simply have to follow me and detailed information, okay, how this is done. Please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, and you will gain a lot of information about this electronic harassment, how you can protect yourself. And it's also psychological warfare based on psychological warfare books, The Art of War, The 48 Laws, The Centennial, Mind Games, Community Gang Stalking, Dog Barking on Command Signal, Prearranged Physical Attacks, Creating Family Conflict, Emotional Distress, Anxiety, Disbelief, Mistrust, Anger. All this is so the police officers have a motive to come in. See that? Oh, there we go. There's a senior citizen involved in criminal activity that they employ from time to time driving a white vehicle. Obviously, she's not, maybe or maybe not, she was instructed to go underneath that window at the same time frame. We shall see. But that is a very active senior citizen that lives right there. Obviously, her vehicle is inside the garage. See? Her vehicle now is inside her garage. See that? It's not being used for social acting. Okay? Her vehicle is inside her garage. We uploaded her exact address. Okay? Now, she may or may not know the significance of her participation in the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, and entrapment. There's no need for this criminal organization to go a play-by-play, full detail of how this criminal organization functions and works. There's no need for that. They simply instruct her to park a certain way, to act a certain way, and, of course, play a distressed female victim being harassed by an individual recording in public view. That's it. And the police officers are utilizing that as their motive to come in. Now, remember this right here. Well, we got what we needed for now. Oh, the phone has been shut down. The phone has been shut down. Let's see if anything's wrong with this phone. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, let's have a look. The phone was just shut down at 8:53 a.m. 8:53 a.m. Standing by. 8:53 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. This is the silent alarm. Bingo. Nothing wrong with the phone. Told you. They can shut down any power source from any power source outage. This is to avoid recording Carlos Sanletti arriving and 5139 trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. 5139 is a trap house that is very active. And, well, this is the reason why this phone was attacked electronically. See that? And it's the same attacking my brain. Just like they're attacking the phone, they're attacking my brain since 2003. Okay? That's why it's so important that I document everything every single day. So when that fateful day comes that I'm not able to upload videos, I'm not able to walk, most likely I will be comatose, okay? Because the brain no longer functions. That's why it's very important for autonomous security officials continually working on a case against me to so the police officers can come in, okay? Now, they have responded by altering the window, okay? You can see clearly the window is no longer with that huge gap for the truck lights. But you can see clearly it is being used. It is still being used right there, okay? That's not normal activity. And the other window remains the same, okay? You can see clearly what is behind this right here, okay? You can see clearly what exactly is behind the bright light harassment. You can see that right here, okay? I have a safety latch to avoid family conflict. Obviously, my ex-wife has responded by attacking the door, okay? By attacking the door, by attacking the door, by attacking the door, by attacking the door. See that? This gives the police officer a motive to come in with Department of Public Health. Okay? Very quiet back here. See that? And that's the bike used for periodic deliveries. Right there. 5139. And next door is 5135. Standing by. Let's see. You heard that. You heard that. That's a distraction as well. Dropping tools is also a distraction. See that? So we are waiting. Standing by. Now it just gets even bigger because now we have a U.S. Recently employed U.S. postal worker now. Okay? Involved in criminal activity for a very long time now. Her husband continues hiding because of February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m., a fake arrest by a U.S. Marshal. Okay? So, for entrapment purposes, of course, I was the intended arrestee. Okay? And May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., we do have a police report. 60 plus police officers were deployed here as well. That's why I filed a petition with a tax preparer incriminating an accurate mayor, a misuse of power, and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. June 10th, Wednesday. June 10th, Wednesday. Get on board, guys. It is worth your time and effort. And this is history in the making. Don't forget January 8th, 2025. January 8th, 2025, last year, I filed a petition with a tax preparer regarding Nello Greco, 5132, and his nephew Anthony J. Loader, 5132. This is the reason why this individual in charge of 5132 has been instructed to park away from camera view to avoid the timestamp that enables us to find out the traveling distance, how many daily deliveries he's making, along with his wife, and the reloading process. A number of very important, okay? Carlos and Letty Protein Shake Business, clearly hiding their vehicles for the same scenario to avoid the timestamp. And the dollar store owner being instructed to transfer over the title over to a family member to avoid the IRS and if anything happens to me physically or electronically. There you go. It just got real quiet. We are waiting for the female 5130. And let's see the current time now. Let's see. This phone, okay, has been, we're going to have to transfer over. Let's see. Okay, now it's off. Okay, we're on standby. Getting ready, guys. Let's see. 8:58 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Getting ready, guys. Let's see if the internet connection now is working. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Here we go. How are we doing with the internet? Still, it is disabled. It is disabled. See that? So we cannot upload videos. We cannot share our information. See that? Told you. We cannot share our information. That's why it is categorized as a national security threat. Okay? So if they're doing this to me, imagine if you have a business and they're doing this to you. Imagine that. This is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. And community gang stalking as well. See that? Told you. So that's exactly what's going on here in Thomas Route. And don't forget, we also, not only do we have a U.S. Marshal involved in criminal activity based on February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m., we also have a Cook County Sheriff by the name of Tom Dart. Once again, we also have a Cook County Sheriff by the name of Tom Dart, unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m., requesting to speak to me. At 5 a.m., knocking on my bedroom door. That's right. I don't even know him, and he was assisted by Thomas Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Before they left, they instructed my family members, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. This is preconditioning the family members to respond as far as the bright light harassment covering up other windows. Okay? All right. We get into 12K videos on our second YouTube channel, and we're on the wheel on Facebook. And all we can do is we are asking for the public assistance. Please do your diligence and get involved. It is worth your time and effort. You saw how this young teen asking for our address. He was lured in, and he hasn't come out yet. See that? Young teen victims. So if you have family members, addiction is a very big part of it. Okay? So that's it. Standing by. The internet connection has been shut down, and it looks like the activities will resume. They are panicking. The dog is out, 5132. The dog is out, 5132. So we shall see if 5132 will be getting ready to serve customers at an indoor-outdoor recreational facility golf course very shortly. Carlos is already moving on, okay? The Carlos and Letty protein shake business, okay? It just got real quiet. They're listening to me. Okay, we're moving on, guys. That's it. So at least you guys know that the internet connection, and I communicated with my son, and you guys saw how he responded back, okay? 9:02 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. That's it. All we can do is wait, guys. The female should be up next. She should be up next. Or the individual 5132. So for now, all we can do is wait. Get involved, guys. It is your time, worth your time and effort. This is history in the making, okay? Anything happens to me, it will bring more credibility to our social media platform, okay? It will make it more difficult for this criminal organization to be able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries as far as secondary health issues of radiation levels. I forgot to mention, each time the victim is admitted for evaluation purposes in the hospital, the questions that are asked are very basic. Do you feel someone wants to hurt you? Well, you heard the community gang stalk. Okay? Do you see any lights? Well, bright light harassment is being used all the time. There we go. And from time to time, we do have police officers that simply turn on their sirens to manipulate the victim to respond as well. Okay? So this is a misuse of power. Okay? Being used for distraction purposes. Same time frame as the internet connection is being attacked. Same time frame. Okay, you heard it. They simply turn on the sirens, and that's it. That's it. At 9:04 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Now, I mind you, they're having a good time. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, there we go. So this individual right here is recently employed specifically for social acting. He does not live here. He does not live here. He is employed by organized crime. And look at how long it's going to take him to move his vehicle back and forth, back and forth. This is social acting. You can see it's continuous. It's continuous. Okay, he just arrived. He's arrived. And this is just regular people being instructed to participate in the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. You can see the individual clearly inside the vehicle, receiving instructions as we go along. Okay, he is receiving instructions, and he's not in a hurry to go home. Okay, he is receiving instructions. Follow along as this takes place. Follow along. He just arrived. Remember, the internet connection still doesn't work. Okay? And this individual is just adding to the equation, parking right behind the recently employed United States postal worker employee. Okay? And the community gang stalking continues. You see that? There we go. There we go. So he is waiting. He is waiting inside the vehicle for further instructions. At 9:06 a.m., Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Okay? This right here is social acting. Okay? This individual is specifically instructed and trained, and he is also being instructed play-by-play. Right next door, 5135, right next door where the brother harassment is coming from, where the electronic harassment is coming from, okay? Signaling Carlos and Letty protein shake business on command signal to run in and out. So this individual clearly will be there for quite some time. Very similar attack to yesterday, the female being instructed to stay inside her vehicle for a lengthy amount of time. Very similar to the mob plan hits, being instructed to leave last from the parking lot of Board of Education District 89 building, okay, parking lot. Very similar situation. This is very similar, if not identical, to the mob plan hits. The police officers are waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests and court dates, and document the individual with a mental health illness to avoid, this is how they avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. See that? So once again, if you want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically. Okay? Just like the phones are being attacked. Let's see if the internet connection works now. Okay? Let's have a look. Okay? The individual is still waiting inside the vehicle. You're still waiting. Okay? Let's see if the internet connection is working. Okay? We got a little brother harassment there. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Waiting. He's on the phone. You can clearly see. He's on the phone with organized crime, texting. They're texting back and forth. See that? They're texting. Now he's leaning back. See that? And social acting as if he's reading a piece of paper. See that? Same with the building inspector. We caught on video the building inspector. Same scenario. All right, here we go. See that? So the internet, let's see if the internet connection is working now. Ready? Okay, see that? The power of social media. See that? They know they can only do this for a certain amount of time. See that? They're trying to avoid the connection between the internet connection and this individual in front. Okay? They're trying to avoid any loose ends. They got caught. They got caught. They got caught. Okay? We still have a delayed response, even though the internet connection seems to be on. You can see there's no movement. See that? See that? It's not doing anything. See that? They're able to create this type of distraction. This is a distraction. They want us to focus on this rather than over here. Okay? So we are standing by. Very active morning. More geared toward distraction rather than anything else, because there's a lot of movement of narcotic in the area, guys. Especially now that we have a U.S. recently employed U.S. postal worker employee, and that's her information right there. 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. There we go. See that? Recently employed, and she was instructed to park there waiting for my ex-wife, and obviously it was a failed attempt. Okay? We got the information. We uploaded the video several times already. All right, let's try again. Let's see if the connection is working yet. Standing by. 9:10 a.m., 9:10 a.m., still waiting. Here we can move on. We really don't see no movement. Oh, there's a beeping of the horn as well. Beeping of the horn as well. So we're getting ready. Okay, we're getting ready. The individual is waiting. Still waiting inside the vehicle. Okay? Still waiting inside the vehicle. Getting ready. Getting ready. Moving on over here. You can tell this individual, no job, no school, and obviously he is on the full payroll of this criminal organization, participating in the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Okay, this is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. We are waiting, standing by, guys. Okay, let's have another look. Oh, there we go. So the phone is being attacked as well. You can see that right there. Okay, let's stop it and let's continue watching. So he is make-believing that he is reading a piece of paper. See that? It's just sitting on his lap. See that? The paper is just sitting on his lap. He's not reading it. They instructed him to place that paper, very similar to the building inspector that was instructed to evaluate the property across the street. Very similar technique being used here, okay, for distraction purposes. So we are standing by. There should be activity very, very shortly, okay? All right, let's check again. A little borderline harassment. Let's see. A little bit. You can see it right there. See? The intensity of it right there. See that? Being redirected. All right, let's see. Still waiting. Let's see if the internet connection now is working. Standing by. Getting ready. There we go. Internet connection is off. See that? The internet connection is off. Let's see. Waiting. There's a delayed response. Not working. Still not working. See that? They want us to really focus on the camera. See that? They really want us to focus on the camera. On the camera. Okay. Oh, he's moving the vehicle now. Okay, he is moving the vehicle now. He is part of social acting, moving back and forth. See that? That is part of social acting. Moving the vehicle back and forth. Now you're beginning to see the true motive behind social acting. See that? Now he's no longer reading the piece of paper. Okay? The door open and close. See? It's continuous. It's continuous. See that? All this is social acting. And he's being instructed play by play. Open the door. Move the vehicle back and forth. Stay in the vehicle. Place the paper on top of your lap, okay? Sit there, relax, wait, and he's going to continue playing that game. And all we have to do is be vigilant. Why is he catfishing us, okay? This is catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting is a very big role regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. You are seeing this clearly, how social acting is being used. And he's on the phone again, okay? He just grabbed the phone again, and he is giving constant command. Same strategy with the female yesterday. That's the reason she was instructed to park there, okay? So it's continuous. Look at how tedious this strategizing takes place, okay? 9:14 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. This individual has nothing else to do. Unemployed, okay? This is, what can you do? Well, you can record these individuals interacting with law enforcement. Law enforcement is collectively gathering second character witnesses in the area, okay? If you see a police officer interacting with individuals such as this, it could be a regular common person, okay? And this individual might not even know that they're involved in this type of federal offense, okay? They're simply instructed to follow commands, and they're giving, in exchange, a little something, something, and that's it, okay? And if it's a young teen victim, addiction is a very big role regarding that type of criminal activity. All right, he's just going to continue waiting there. He's not in a hurry to do anything, all right? He has been documented already, and we're going to continue waiting. 9:16 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. We are on standby, and we're going to find out very, very shortly the reason for this continuous social... Oh, looks like he's getting ready to move. That's it. We did see him move the gear. Okay. Looks like he's getting ready to move. Okay. The gig is up. The gig is up. Okay. The gig is up. He is waiting for the command signal now to drive away. Okay. He simply pulled to the side and social acting. There we go. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, and law enforcement and Thomas Cicero officials working on a harassment case against me. Once again, you want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically. And let's check if the internet connection now is working. Once again, okay? 9:17 a.m., 9:17 a.m. He is waiting for the command signal to drive away, okay? He will be driving away. There he goes, told you. He already moved the shift button again. There we go. And I believe that is Thomas Cicero Public Works. Thomas Cicero Department Public Works. He is moving a lot, okay? Now he's grabbing the piece of paper again, okay? The social acting is about to end. The social acting is about to end. He is, there we go. The social acting is about to end. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. Now he's grabbing the phone again. Oh, that's it. That's it. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Looking around. Very young individual. Very young individual. Now he's standing there. Now he's standing there. Remember, he's been instructed to stand there. Still waiting, going around the vehicle now, okay? This is a very confused, this is not normal activity. He's looking around, looking around. Is he going back in? Is he going back in? Here we go. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Oh, now he's going to do mechanic work. The plot thickens. The plot thickens now. As if something's wrong with the vehicle. See that? You can clearly see how long and tedious this type of work is. Okay? 9:18 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. We will find out very, very shortly what is all this mumbo gumbo jumbo about. We're going to find out. Was he reading the instructions to find out how to do or how to open up the hood? How to open up the hood. He needs to read the instructions again. Okay? Oh, he gave up. He gave up. Let's see. Now, once again, these individuals are common people. Okay? They're common people simply instructed to participate in social acting. Okay? That's all. That's it. There's no need to give a play-by-play detail how this criminal organization functions. Of course not. They're simply instructed to follow instructions. And this individual is playing a role. That's all he's doing. Okay? Oh, we're standing by. For now, we're moving on over here. Okay? And let's see if the internet connection continues to be attacked. This early Thursday morning, 9:20 a.m., July 23rd, 2026. Let's see. Let's see. We're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay? Oh, he's on the phone again. Look. There we go. See that? As I was, once I moved the camera away from him, he immediately is being contacted. See that? So they're very aware of my location and activities, and this military-grade technology, high-tech surveillance monitor, Army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device is set on a victim's eye scope for accuracy. Okay? That's the reason why he grabs his phone immediately once I focus, and he's not. Let's see. Okay? The Department of Public Works continues in the area. Okay? The Department of Public Works as second character witnesses. Okay? There we go. Waiting. It's going to take him a while to open up the... Okay, we're standing by. The Department of Public Works is in the area. He's got the phone again. So each time I focus on my phone, he's grabbing his phone immediately. See that? So they are taking advantage. I am focusing on my phone, and he quickly stops working on the hood and grabs the phone. See that? The hood is not going to open up if you are constantly working on your phone, okay? This is social acting. Believe me, he should know by now how to open up the hood, okay? He is waiting. Very long, tedious process. Let's see if this phone is still working. All right, he just looked this direction. We are standing by. Okay, let's make sure we got this here. Still waiting. Still waiting, guys. Waiting. Let's see if the internet connection is working. Ban. Let's see again. Let's see if it's working. Let's see if it's working. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Now they have a change of plan. See that? They got caught. They got caught. This is called the power of social media, guys. Okay? They got caught in social acting. Okay? They got caught. And let's see. There seems to be a delay. We are standing by. Okay? The individual now is going to continue doing social acting. Okay? Which he's pretty good at. Okay? Standing by. Let's see if any activities back here. He is being instructed to act a certain way. Oh, the door's open. Okay, the door is open. You can clearly see that. The door is open. So there is activity back here. The door is open. Okay? So we're going to find out very soon if the Martinez family will be deployed. The door is open. Okay? We're going to find out. They are working alongside this individual. Okay? Oh, all of a sudden, he's no longer working on the hood. See that? Once I walked away, he's no longer working on the hood. He's looking around. He's no longer working on the hood once I walked away. See that? Pay close attention how quickly this individual changes his routine. He's looking around. There's the alarm. Okay? Here we go. We are waiting. Standing by. Standing by. Standing by. Still waiting. Still waiting here, guys. Still waiting. A lot of work. That's a lot of work there, guys. That's a lot of work. Okay. There we go again. Okay, here we go. A lot of work. A lot of social acting. Checking all the doors now. A lot of work. Okay, a lot of work. And that's it. He's off. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Borderline harassment. Told you. Told you. Plenty of parking there. Plenty of parking there. But he was instructed to park here. See that? Plenty of parking there. See? Look. He was instructed to park here. See that? That's the information of the vehicle right there. And that's where he lives at right there. Going up the stairs right there. Told you. This was done from upstairs, 5135, second floor hideout. See that? He was instructed to park here. Oh, look at that. We have Homeowner Martinez over there. Look at that. Homeowner Martinez, 5135. Look at that. Homeowner Martinez. Son is over there. He lives next door, 5135. See that? That's Homeowner Martinez over there, guys. Told you. Told you. There's the borderline harassment right there. Okay? Look at that. So, we have a lot of social acting going on. There's no reason for Homeowner Martinez's son to be blocking right there. Okay? Here we go. We shall see if it's involved or not. We are waiting. Okay, vehicles are starting to arrive at Carlos and Letty Protein Shake business. Let's see. He got caught. He got caught, guys. Told you. Told you. Now we have Homeowner Martinez's son clearly instructed to park over there as well. Okay, that's the reason why the back door is open. Okay, he snuck out and he parked over there. Then I tell you, everything comes to light sooner or later. He doesn't live here. Plenty of parking where he lives at. Here we go. This is the nail salon being instructed also to hide her vehicle. See that? The nail salon. Involved in criminal activity as well. See that? Everyone has been instructed. Alright, so that's it. Homeowner Martinez clearly hiding his vehicle right there. If I didn't go outside, I wouldn't have seen it. See that? That's the reason why. Look at how much time and effort it took. Okay? 9:28 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Told you. Social acting. Told you. Plenty of parking space where he lives at. Told you. They got caught. They got caught. That piece of paper lying on his lap. He snuck out through the back. See that? And he parked the vehicle right there. Door's open. They altered the window. There you go. Told you. Told you. Let's see if the internet connection is still being attacked. Let's see. Let's see. What's the big deal? Working. It's working. Yeah, told you. Caught on video. Okay, so if you do not want to be a victim of this type of criminal activity, follow me and I follow you back. You won't regret it. But we need the participation of the public. I cannot do this on my own. I'm doing the uploading. Oh, there we go. A running inside. Once again, Carlos Aletti running inside on command signal, set on a victim's eye scope. This military-grade technology. Once I went like this, bam, you saw her running. All you saw was the door being slammed. I'm telling you. Carlos Aletti are doing extremely well. Extremely well, guys. This is it. History in the making, guys. They're panicking, and they're utilizing their secret weapon. Their secret weapon. A military-grade technology. Here we go again. Here we go again. There we go. Here we go again. So is the individual going to return back and figure out how to work the hood? Of course not. That's social acting. That's social acting. Oh, there we go. Here we go. The U.S. Postal worker, employee, female, right now. This could be the reason for the internet connection being attacked. Here we go. It's time to face the music once again. It's time to face the music once again. And a fake ticket by Thomas Cicero to give her an alibi, that there's no favoritism. See that? Now she's reading it as if it's a big deal. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. See that? They gave her a ticket to give her an alibi that there's nothing going on. That's right. Look around. Take a good look around. That's her information right there. And look at how quickly she stole off her vehicle. Same scenario with the Martinez family getting tickets, and this is social acting. Okay, there we go. We got her in the act. Obviously, they were waiting for me to walk away from camera view, and we were able to capture her. She is a recently employed United States postal worker employee. Okay, I'm not sure who this female is. She is walking under the same time frame. We're gonna find out if she's involved or not. But right now, she has turned off the vehicle, and she will be in that vehicle for quite some time. Very similar to yesterday. Obviously, she's not in a hurry to go to work, okay? Look at the time frame that she has arrived, and follow closely how will she's going to be. Oh, okay, now, see that? I changed her plans. See that? Now I changed her plans. See that? Once we caught on, now she's moving her vehicle. Let's see if she's going to be moving her vehicle back and forth, social acting. Let's see if any of that happens, or opening the door and closing them. Let's see. Is she going to do mechanic work? Let's see. Waiting. Okay, so let's focus on the phone again. 9:33 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Now we're getting to get the idea. They are protecting the identity of this female recently employed by the United States Postal Office. Okay, this female continues trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. That's right, on video. And her husband continues hiding. February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal fake arrest, social acting. He continues hiding, and to avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. She's going to be waiting there for quite some time, social acting, reading over the ticket that obviously means nothing, okay? She is being instructed to play a role very similar to the young teenager that was instructed to play a role, moving his vehicle back and forth, reading a piece of paper, not even reading the piece of paper. They just instructed him to lay the piece of paper on his lap. That's it. So let's see how long. Oh, now she's moving. See that? So once I move, they instructed her, okay? Once I move, they instructed her to move. See that? So it's quick. They simply tell her, move on. Now she's going to be waiting again. No traffic here, guys. She is going to be instructed to move. There she goes. See that? A lot of hesitation is being taken here. A lot of hesitation simply to move a vehicle, guys. There's no need for that. There's no need for her to be reading the ticket over and over and over again. There's no reason for that. Okay, so we got what we needed at 9:34 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026, okay? Now let's check if the internet connection is working again, okay? Let's check. Uh-oh. There she is again. See that? So instead of making a U-turn, she simply was instructed to come back, and let's see what direction she's going to. She was supposed to, she can make a U-turn easily here, okay? No traffic, no heavy traffic, but she was instructed to wait until I focus on the, let's see. Okay, she's not going over the bridge. All right. So there you go. All right. So, there we go. So we have activity over here as well. Everyone is moving at the same time frame. Who's next? Well, 5132. Unless they're going to tell him to sleep the whole day. This is a beautiful day to be at the golf course. There's no reason for this individual at 5132. Here we go. So we have more contractors in the area. Obviously, with the lights on. You can see the lights are on. All right. Turned off. Let's see what's going on now. These are customers. And we have movement again. And customer just arrived at 9:36 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. Okay? The internet connection seems to be working now. They got caught. They got caught in the act. But no police officers in the area yet, okay? No police officers, guys. Remember, the female was instructed to park there and wait for me. I was supposed to be out there, and now this individual is waiting, okay? Same scenario, social acting. He will be for a certain amount of time there, being instructed to simply park here under our window, okay? Let's see if he has actual business here, okay? He does have the tools to be working. Does he really have business here? Okay, we're going to find out. Or is he just going to be playing? Oh, there we go. So we have a motorcycle as well, okay? We have a motorcycle as well. And the motorcycle doesn't really make a lot of noise, but the intent is there and the motive. All right, this individual will be social acting, parking right behind this individual, okay? Plenty of parking space over there, plenty. But if this individual was instructed again to do social acting all over again. So the female was waiting, reading the parking ticket. This individual was waiting, okay, for a really long time. And this individual now is going to carry on the process of social acting. So it's continuous. Remember, all this social acting is to stop us from recording Carlos and Letty protein shake business. And this is also a customer, okay? This is also a customer waiting to be served from next door 5139. The motorcycle now. Okay, so we got what we needed for now. At 9:38 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026, a U.S. postal worker female, recently employed. We have her on video now, guys, okay? And she got a ticket to avoid any favoritism. It's a great way to avoid any social affiliation with town association officials simply by giving them a ticket. That's it. All right, we're moving on for now here. We are waiting for 5132. 5132 should be next. It makes no sense for me, for this individual, 5132, to simply sleep the day away. Okay? This individual has no job, no school. Why would you want to waste your life like that? Okay? Especially homeowner Martinez's son, who is parked, still there. Still there. And his job is just to park the vehicle there and run back inside. Okay? That's all. Okay? All right. We are standing by. We do have activity of this individual being instructed to do social acting as well. Okay? He does have the tools, but he's just sitting there, and that's it. There's no movement whatsoever. This is organized crime family employee. Okay? Simply instructed to do so. Social acting plays a very big role regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. You can see how a number of second character witnesses just appear out of nowhere. This is what town association officials are relying on to stop our surveillance, especially when it involves children and Hawthorne track race horses. Okay? There we go. The individual is doing a lot of social acting now. Same thing. Okay? Same scenario. So, for now, we're just moving on. We got what we needed here. Okay. Okay, and we're going to stay focused on Carlos Anletti. Because remember, the reason for this individual being instructed to park here, and it's continuous. We spotted that right away with this individual and the recently employed United States Postal Worker female employee. Social acting. So this individual is simply going to take over. So we will focus the camera on him, okay? So we have to make sure that we are concentrated on Carlos Anletti, okay? Carlos Anletti are probably the most active out of all the employees because they have a business, okay? They have a business, a drive-through business, okay? That's the reason for the urgency of the social acting, okay? They have a business and they have to protect it, especially when it involves young teen victims, okay? So this individual will be playing a role of social acting, and he will be most likely spending several hours there, guys. So you can imagine spending several hours there, and they basically just want us to focus on this individual, okay? So we're just going to let him be. And now we have a good idea of what's really at stake here, okay? So Carlos Anletti will be very, very active today, okay? This is a great indication of that, okay? This individual has no business here. This individual has no business here. I am being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies since 2003 year, okay? All right, so there we go. Now we know, and all we have to do is wait. At least we have an idea of what's really... Didn't I tell you? See that? The doors are going to continue opening and closing, and Carlos Anletti will be very, very active today, guys. Standing by. Standing by. And you guys saw the internet connection being attacked for no reason. For no reason other than social acting. Okay? They're trying to preconditioning me to respond, okay? They want me to focus on these individuals playing a role of social acting, okay? And obviously, this is what's behind it, right here. There's a bigger picture, okay? There's a bigger picture. A lot of people comment, well, maybe they are. No, they're not. Okay? No, they're not. Whatever you're thinking, no, they're not. It's obviously the contrary. Okay? They would not be spending so much time and effort, especially paying each individual to participate if there wasn't a bigger agenda. This is how they're making their bread and butter. This is their main revenue source right here. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. And this is the reason for all the social acting. Right here. Right here. All right, all we have to do is wait. That's all we got to do. Like taking candy from my baby. Okay, so that's all we got to do, guys. We are on standby. Told you. Told you. All right, putting the air back on. Obviously, the high frequencies is a deterrent to stop me from using the air conditioner. Okay, that's another deterrent to create family conflict. We already have Homeowner Martinez blue vehicle parked blocking 5130 on video, guys. Okay. All right, that's it. This individual will remain there throughout, most likely throughout the morning time. You can see how long he is parked there. Obviously, no work. Okay, he has the work. He has what he needs. See that? But no work. Okay, there's nothing. He's just instructed to basically sit back and sleep. Okay, sit back and sleep, and that's it. Told you. He has no business here. He's sleeping. See that? He's sleeping. All right, that's it. 9:45 a.m. Thursday morning, July 23rd, 2026. A lot of social acting today. And we did get on video, we do have on video, Homeowner Martinez blue vehicle right there. Okay? Hidden from camera view, actually blocking their driveway. And he's even obstructing the vehicles coming out of Board of Education District 99 building. He's absolutely obstructing, and obviously that's against the law, but this is Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic clearly working on a harassment case against me. Look at this individual. Look. See that? He ain't going nowhere. He has no business. See that? No business. Basically instructed to follow instructions, sitting in the vehicle, go to sleep, and he's getting paid for this, guys. Okay? He's not working with anybody. He's by himself. And look at all this parking space. He was instructed to park here. I'm moving on for now. Let's see if the internet connection is working again. Okay? Let's have a look. Okay? Let's see. Ah, there we go. So the internet connection continues to be attacked. Same scenario with the social acting of the young teenager. Same scenario. Same scenario. Okay, so let's see. There you go. Internet connection. There is a problem. Told you. Told you. Same scenario. Process. And this is how they are working on stopping this surveillance. This is how they're stopping our uploads. This is how they're able to disable our internet connection. Please subscribe to... Oh, there's Carlos again. There we go. So that is the distraction Carlos needed for us to focus on the camera and the individual right here. There's Carlos again. So he is moving a lot of product. He is moving a lot of product, and this Carlos is running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So let's look at the... No need to look at the internet connection. Now he's coming out. Now he's coming out. Now he's coming out. Okay, so let's see. Now he's coming out. Now he's coming out. There we go. Let's see if he's going to work. Okay. Let's see if he's going to work. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see where he's going. And that's exactly where... Oh, now Carlos is open again. Look at that. The second I focused on him, that's when the door opens. See that? So there's a lot of movement. I told you. See that? So they want us to really focus on this individual that was instructed, and where he's using the... there we go. A lot of movement back and forth. That's another reason for the vehicles being hidden from camera view. All right, that's pretty much it. this truck is arriving, 5132. The truck is going around in circles, 5132, waiting for the command signal as well. They will be participating, working alongside 5132, the person in charge of 5132. We just saw them driving by, okay? So they are waiting away from camera view to come in and carry on the social acting as well, okay? A lot of social acting trying to distract us away from Carlos and Letty running back and forth, leaving the door closed to avoid, see that? There's a lot of running, guys. There's a lot of running back and forth. This is social acting as well, but they will be making deliveries. They're open for business, guys. That's it. That's it. Standing by. There should be activity. Now let's check if the internet connection works again. Okay, let's have a look. Remember, the internet connection was shut down over and over again. 9:49 a.m., 9:49 a.m. Let's see. Still, no internet. Let's see. Is it working? It's a miracle. See? So they're playing games, but at the same time, there's an agenda. Okay? There's an agenda behind it. See that? There is an agenda behind it. 9:50 a.m., July 23rd, 2026. Remember, now the individual is returning back. Obviously, he finished the social acting. See that? That was a quick leaf-blowing job. Obviously, social acting. See that? He was instructed to do so to give the impression that he really needed to do work here. That leaf-blowing is social acting. There's no way that you're going to be contracted simply to blow leaves away. There's no way you're going to be contracted for that. Okay? Told you. That's his information right there. His information, he's gone. He's gone. That's it. See that? Driving quickly. He's gone. Told you. I thought he was going to move to get closer to the job site. There's no job site. He simply was instructed, walk toward the direction with your leaf blower, start blowing a little, and then return back once he focuses on his camera as far as the internet connection being attacked. See that? So they're very aware that I was focused on my camera like this. See that? They're very aware I was focused on my camera like that. So as I'm focusing, he can disappear. That's called the peekaboo. Now you see me, now you don't. To create disbelief and mistrust. See how that works? It's part of social acting as well. Okay? No one is going to be contracting you to do a little leaf blowing, especially where the female senior citizen lives at. Okay? Especially where this individual lives at as well. There you go. They are in. That leaf blowing is part of social acting, okay? And he finished the job way too quick. And he wasn't wearing no mask. He wasn't spending a lot of time doing leaf blowing. He was just instructed to do so to avoid any wrongdoing, just like this individual and the female. But we do have Carlos and we do have Homeowner Martinez, blue vehicle still there. We have some nice, this is a residential area. We have family members, okay? We have, there you go. No police officers in the area. See that? They're waiting for me to engage. They're waiting for me to see if I instigate anything. Very similar technique to this individual 5132. Okay, that's it. That's it. We were able to get what we needed. This is going to be activity with Carlos and Letty. Protein shake business. Obviously, we've been alerted, and that's what we are following through. The internet connection being attacked at random for distraction purposes. Okay? There we go. Not much we can do, but focus. At least we have a better idea of what's actually taking place. Okay? That's it. We got what we needed. Moving on. Moving on. And that's pretty much it. I really don't see no movement over here. There's not going to be no movement at 5139 this early in the morning. Most likely later on. So for now, we're going to have to chill out. For now, we're going to have to chill out, guys. The individual 5132, well, we're going to find out if he makes a move or not. Okay? We're going to find out if he makes a move or not. Okay, but right now, I really do not see anything, guys. Okay. Now we really have a better idea what's going on. Okay. And I guess we better make sure. Just in case over here. That was a lot of mumbo gumbo jumbo, let me tell you. That was a lot. These individuals. And the community gang stalking continues. Wow. Are you serious? This is their livelihood, guys. This is their livelihood. I have nothing to lose, okay? I just got a shopping cart, that's it. But this is how they make their bread and butter. And they need to stay off of that sauce and juice. They're getting high on their own supply, and that's why they are panicking, not me. Remember, I'm the one that's... my brain is being attacked. My brain is being attacked since 2003. Over a decade. Okay, that's it. No police officers in the area. What does that mean? Well, self-incrimination. They're breaking their routine. They were supposed to be here immediately as soon as I walked outside. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. They are breaking their routine. Standing by. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, that's it. The individual with the weed whacker, leaf blower was instructed, and that's it. He's off. If that's a weed worker job, I want my money back. I want a refund. I can do my own leaf blower. That is it. The mail carrier is in the area. United States Postal Worker in the area. And let's not forget, Homer Martinez's son continues parked there as well. Alright, moving on. And that's it for me, guys. Gotta get ready for the mob later on. Okay? I don't see no movement for now. That's it. Party's up for now. That is pretty much it. Putting back the air conditioner on. Not much we can do. We tried. Not much we can do, guys. But that was a good one, though. That was a good one. Turn on your leaf blower. Blow some leaves at 5-1. Where the senior citizen lives with the white vehicle, and the young teenager that just parked the black vehicle here, and that's it. That's it. Let me heat up my eggs. That's it, guys. We tried. Is the leaf blower coming back? I don't know. That was a lot of mumbo jumbo. A lot of mumbo jumbo. I got things to go. Seriously. I got things to go. I got We shall see what happens. We shall see. Everything else happens. Got my crackers, a little broiler harassment. Don't see nothing. Don't see nothing. Don't see nothing, guys. Right? There you go. And then broiler harassment. Homeowner Martinez is still parked over there. Away from camera view. Yep. Yeah. Still parked there. That's his blue vehicle right there. See that? That's it. Alright, we're going to remain on Carlos and Letty. There should be activity sooner or later. Sooner or later, okay? So you guys got a better idea now how this business, this State Fraud Mental Health Hospital inpatient entrapment, is pretty much being used on surveillance, okay? It is posted as a national security threat for this reason, guys, okay? They can make people disappear. So keep your eyes on me. That's right. Watch out. That leaf blower was pretty good though, right? That leaf blower. Do a little leaf blowing over there. And once he walks away from the window, drive away. That's all you gotta do. Alright, that's it. We got what we needed. Moving on. Get involved, guys. It is worth your time and effort.